They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Swole Goddamn University. How we doing, twin?
This is the type of
good, boy. How you doing?
Man, I just
this our real 1v1. The last time you was in that hotel.
Oh, yeah.
And you was lagging with Penn State.
And that shit cost me the damn playoffs. I was sick as a bitch.
Yeah, that did cost you the playoffs.
The Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College
And that gave
Football,
me a free ride to the playoff. I mean, to the shit.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
That whole $55 pie could have. That $55 pie would have been yours.
I'm taking that.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Real football now. We ain't lagging no more.
Quarterback empties his
That's how we
backfield.
played this dude, like he said. We lagged out, twin. We ain't lagging out now. Nope,
Thank
we're
you.
doing picks though. Shit.
Snagged by the
Good work.
defense.
Damn.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, does it get any better than that?
Damn.
Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You
play
talk
is
about doing this
crazy.
all week, and you talk about we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap, belief, climbing through the roof, baby.
That's a great
He's
push,
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize
Look at
on
that.
name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe
throw
the
the first
biggest
pick of the
thing
game,
and the
we'll
thing
get
that
back.
keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy.
What the
Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy,
Ooh,
if I'm not getting the run I
No!
want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Oh. We'll
I
live with that.
mean,
We'll
Right,
live
to
with that,
give it
twin.
enough body English, but he missed it. And
wow.
the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Not a boy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lined up.
No.
In the backfield, it's Brown. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Good.
Can't find his man.
Yeah,
as
time,
he
that's
took
a
a
dot.
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, time. That's a
You
dot.
can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup.
help
We're
y'all
going to
fuck.
find out
Running
the
for
answers to a
goddamn
lot
life.
of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads it left.
Let's go.
Another incompletion on third down.
This is a
Smart
point where you
with this
just
one.
got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right
Them
there. When
niggas
it's a
are all
good throw, you
clams.
got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Thanks,
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Pocket starts to collapse.
Bro, god damn, bro. Block for the
Ball
nigga.
never had a chance, and
Come
they'll turn it
on.
over on downs.
That's a great job
Look at
there by
that.
the defense
We
here
ain't got no
early in
time
this
to do
game,
shit.
getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play
Two
calling
of them.
standpoint.
Glad he threw it right
Trying
there.
to put some points on the board.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
That's some bullshit.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there.
Ooh, that's good blocking.
Touchdown, Clemson tie. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats.
Special teams, how we got to do it.
And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Stay there. Stay there. Oh, my God.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice.
Going for it all.
Got it. Oh!
Sails it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
You just need to settle down, that's all.
Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got the tight end, and the defense drags him down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
And now on second down for this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Bro, I can't fucking be everywhere, bro. God damn.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle
hell
field.
no.
They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
Bullshit.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time.
Hit his
It's
ass.
how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big pack. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the
fucking
sticks.
goodness, he broke the niggas
Touchdown,
off.
Alabama! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
I was in the zone, too. That's the crazy part about it. It broke that nigga off like that.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I'll be dumb to not see that, bro. A blind person could see that one.
I was in the zone. Like, god damn, twin. What the fuck you doing?
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Had a good last game, though.
Clemson ready to dial up
yeah,
some ball plays. They got it on offense. Jesse, a very productive
Are you up
drive
the whole
last time,
time?
wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll throw it on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oftentimes,
Bro, 78, bro, what are you doing, bro? You getting dick down over
dial
there,
up
bro.
pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were
He's
able to
getting
get to him
dick
on
down.
that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checking the play. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Going over the top.
Nope.
Able to make
Nope.
the catch, but not in
That's
the
the
field
right
of
play to make,
It's
too,
an
bro. You
incomplete
got to throw that
pass.
bitch in bounds. DB didn't know what to do.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Trying the left side. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh!
Let's
Trying to take
I
it
ain't
down.
never seen that before, twin.
And he has
Ain't no
taken it
way.
all back. Touchdown, Alabama!
That's crazy.
Look,
I see how this game gonna go.
There's a little bit of distance right now being
I
put
ain't
on
never
the
seen
score.
somebody pick
There
that
it is,
off,
but it's so
ever.
awesome
Maybe
when
a
you're
pass
defense, when you
breakup, but
study
a
all
pick
week about what's
six?
coming and what routes to be ready for.
He came down
Jump
fast as
around,
hell.
You make the plays and you just go get
Facts.
in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Like, what the fuck?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He
Good
was looking
shit.
for some
God
running room,
damn.
but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an
he
offense.
said it the
when they
wrong
start
way.
feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down
Hit
14,
the wrong
you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
Just gonna say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You
About
go
it.
down, score, all of a sudden your defense
Why you
gets a
hesitate?
turnover. Who knows? Better yet, gets a
Nick, what the
turnover.
fuck are you
This game
hesitating
is
for?
entirely different.
He's pushing up on you.
Love seeing
The
these
fuck?
early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Do it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile
Nice
environment. They've
defense,
quieted
boy.
the crowd down with some of the plays They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
The give to the back.
Fuck,
Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, going up top.
Bro.
Ooh, that's
And
a
he
good
was
play.
drilled just as he released the
That's a
pass.
beautiful
It's
play.
incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
don't
They're
got
3rd and
time.
long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Uncorks one. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Quick toss.
Are we here?
Fighting off the defense.
Oh my
And not
gosh!
much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Movement here from the tight end.
Yeah, protection from
Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
Stop, bro.
Gets it out quickly. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. They're bringing heat.
Let's
As
go!
he throws the big pressure on.
Y'all don't block for shit, bro.
Great
Look.
defense on that
Niggas
one.
doing spin moves and shit on this nigga, bro. Getting jiggy.
They're coming off the field. That's a big win.
Nigga just did a mean-ass spin move on that nigga, bro. I ain't got no blocking.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Bro, DB, but we're not in man, we in zone.
These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Feeling some heat. Buying some time.
I know you. I
Complete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I'm just glad
Man,
there.
this QB is so dangerous. He can get
My
outside.
DB's gonna want it, I can't get it picked. It saved my life.
Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament.
What the
defense
fuck?
won this battle,
What
but that guy
the
is so hard to
fuck
corral.
did I just
As
watch?
we reach the
I'll take
2-minute
it.
warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
The absolute.
On the return, it's Brown. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense.
That's all.
Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity.
Oh
to create-
my
And he'll
goodness.
run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they
That's
got the
what we
touchdown.
needed.
They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and
The
go
hot
there,
route to put us
get
back
all
in the
juices,
game.
all the excitement, and be like, listen,
jigger.
passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Come on. Come on.
He'll bring it back inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be
If
found.
I gotta
Good
fumble
muscle
there and
line
pick the
coverage
ball
scheme,
up,
and they
win.
stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long
Man.
drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Let's try this again.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Discards a man.
There you go.
Good, solid determined run there. They'll mark him
Get the
down
30.
at the 27.
Yeah, get this.
Now on
Let
2nd
me
down.
Thank you.
Back to throw, it's Milrow.
Got it.
Unloads to the
Got it.
wideout.
Oh, that's a dot.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great.
Bro, come on, I need my pigs. I need my pigs, bro. That's to the house.
Missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Man, this game bullshit.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
Let
they
that be
throw
me,
it
though.
again.
You picking that shit off.
They keep attacking through the air.
What the fuck are you doing to drop the ball?
Just
Nigga using the highs.
Nigga, how you expect him to catch that?
Good route. He got his head around. He just
Nigga got hit as soon as you touch the ball.
Gets behind this defense on third down.
I got the third down right here.
I just
Looking
told
to
y'all
move
it
the
was a
chains.
more.
They throw
Eight
it
more.
quick to the
I
left.
told y'all it was a
Good,
pass
solid
and play
pick up there.
outside.
Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I want you to run this ball.
He wants to throw. Pressure.
Yes!
Throw it out.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. And that's where defensive linemen live.
Bro, it's worth it.
That pass not close as he got
stop you. We got 22 seconds.
It'll bring up fourth down.
Stop you.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series.
And we got 3 timeouts. Yes.
First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
No.
Looking to the big tight end.
Try that. Hey.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking deep down the right side.
Bro, they just cannot pick the fucking ball. You don't want to be on offense. They just letting you be on
job here on the deep pass, locating the football.
You don't want to be on
No
offense.
PI, able to swat
They're
it away.
letting you be on offense. That's 2 plays back to back.
On third down, he
At
drops
that
the
point,
throw. Looking
Bro, this quarterback some shit, bro.
I told you, bro. It wasn't them.
This quarterback is just some shit. He can't throw.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions
I
already.
said you didn't want to
That's
do
3, 4,
They
5,
let
6
you do it.
games. for
Defense
some
will come
people.
back, or offense will
Hot
come back
start,
second half.
catching
We'll
the
get it
football.
right. We
He's
might
acting
have
like
to
he's
change
playing
our
wide
quarterback.
receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Got it.
Got it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Okay, I'll stop bailing, bro.
Offense, we got to do better. We're playing like
Clemson
some
will kick
hot dog
this
shit.
deep to get the second half
We're
underway.
bailing, yo. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be a free. If you play it correctly.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
Man, we was on
Nice
that.
job by the kickoff team. Everybody's
on that.
in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the league.
Oh!
That I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's Milrow. Slings
I needed that.
Fires into traffic. Picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. A first down for the offense.
Ready for this one. You know you run to that.
Wide out in motion. On the ground, it's Maffa.
Just for the extra help. What's up, little nigga?
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, my God.
Makes the grab. It's grinding stool. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
You have something cooking?
I think one of the most undervalued assets
cooking.
in quarterback play is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fool.
We got something cooking.
And he's over and in for the touchdown.
I appreciate
Lining up for the PAT.
I appreciate you opening my eyes.
Man, we got a ball game, man. Don't
It's
count me out just yet.
High ball game.
Count me out just yet, twin.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
You got to put me out when I'm down.
The first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in
I blew a
1894.
35-point lead like 2 weeks ago on Madden.
They've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since
I blew it. I was
1976.
sick.
Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is...
Thank you!
And the ball is picked off.
Oh, no.
Taking it the other way.
Let it go.
Oh, yeah! The comeback! Oh,
I
yeah!
like that. Alexis.
This is just Johnny on the
You know you
spot.
like to
That
read.
was
That
the
shit was
interception
perfect.
of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
You gave me
Keeping it
that.
on the ground on first and goal.
You gave me that. Thank you.
What the fuck is my up button for? Here they go with you.
Comeback.
The
They'll talk
fuck?
about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21.
Somebody likes to 100%.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 15,
You gotta let me, bro.
trying to
Give me the
follow
right
his
nigga, bro.
blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down
That's
to the ground.
perfect, bro.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Let's go!
And the quarterback
Let's go!
brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's what I'm talking about,
Man,
baby.
a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Really nice play getting that first
That's
down. And
some
listen, I
bullshit,
know
bro.
when a
You
lot of
gotta
people
drop
think
back,
about the
linebacker.
Clemson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Alabama quickly back to the line. These corners going to give them some space. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust.
I hope you don't
Looking
think
to
we're the same
throw, it's
offense.
Milrow. Moving, keeping the eyes down.
Thank you.
Nice read, nice read.
Quarterback
Thank
never
you.
saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but
I
was just
appreciate
late
you.
getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll
Oh,
run
my
it.
God.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Oh, my God.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Yep.
Got it in the middle. It's grinding school. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down.
What up, Chris?
Got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You're going to blitz.
Yeah, this shit on the screen, too.
Yep, you already know it.
Stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end.
I just
Finds the
sold,
tight end, throws a
bruh.
strike,
You sure
gets
damn
the
did,
first
nigga.
down.
You sure damn did.
Nothing on the
you,
last
nigga.
play. It's
Why
2nd
fuck,
and
fuck
10.
me? What'd you say fuck me for?
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh! Oh!
Big game for this.
What do you say fuck me for?
Explosive pass after explosive pass up in this.
You let the wrong nigga get
And
back in the
Tigers
game.
are rolling down the field. Quarterback
Yes.
checking off.
About, you got one. You know, red zone.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
What the fuck?
Dances away from the heat. He just threw
Why y'all
it
didn't
away.
run
The
the right
last
route?
thing you want to do
Y'all
is try
niggas
to
did not
force
run the right
something on
route.
1st down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
And they pick up just
That's okay.
one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And
No,
he's
oh my
got
God, now they're billing.
touchdown,
That's
Clemson.
such a bill.
The old saying is
It's a
pick your
good
poison.
touchdown.
Both
It's
of
a
them are
good
lethal
catch,
when
but
you deal
you
with
know
this
that's
guy.
a
He fits
bill.
We
the
fight to the
quarterback
end, baby.
mold.
We
That's
fight
what
to the
Listen.
end.
Come up and worry about his legs and make sure.
Man,
safety down
we was
to-
down
to
2
be
touchdowns
aggressive
and took the
stopping this
fucking
Clemson
game
running
over.
attack, and then he throws it over.
We was
So-
down 2
so
touchdowns.
tough to defend when
Took
you
the
get
fucking game
all
over,
the
man.
speed,
Hey,
the running
they
game
had us
going,
at
the
half.
tempo, and then a quarterback
They had us
that
in the
can
first.
run and
Yeah.
throw.
Fuck that nigga up.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they
Thank you.
respond?
You just throwing shit now,
Pass
twin.
intercepted.
Bro, I am, bro. I'm tripping,
We'll
bro.
take it.
Close in
I don't
on
know
him after
what
a
I'm-
good return on the interception.
We'll take it. We'll take the dub. You want to just hand it
Come
to
out
us.
if
You
you're
know what
in
I'm
end
saying?
zone. You know, you shadow your own end zone. A lot of bad things can happen. You want to got to get a few first
Oh, you
downs, get
overpursued.
some
Thank you.
space.
That's
so
what I
if
wanted you
punt
to
after
do.
that point, you can pin them.
Got
Damn, London.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, I'm glad. Wait to be up.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
I've been rusty since last season.
Yeah, you gotta remember to keep your foot
Trying
on
to
my
run
neck.
it in. This time he'll be stopped
gotta keep-
short of the
I can
goal
score
line.
at any
After
moment, as you
scoring
can
the
see,
touchdown,
bro.
he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but
Boy,
was
I
denied.
should have been
About to
warmed
kick it
up.
off after punching it in
Like
for
2
the
games before
touchdown.
this. That wasn't enough warm.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
I can live with this.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback
Ah,
right here, too.
just
How does
barely
he
missed it.
fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism.
Hey, them
move
lurking
on.
skills
That's
turned
a
the
part
fuck
of it.
up,
Like,
though.
you're gonna be a
You
great
can't lie.
player. You got to learn how to
Second
handle
half,
these
them
Yeah, you
lurking.
on.
Yeah.
That's what's so
Bruh,
scary
I'm
about
just-
this offense.
bruh,
They've got
I'm
guys
just
in the
throwing
perimeter
this
that can
shit.
change the game in one
know
single play.
what.
And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Because I was
bring him
patient
down.
at
He's
first.
got
I
a
just
first
lost my
down, but that
Because
might
he's
be
getting
the final
sacked.
play
That pressure
of the
started
third
getting to
quarter.
him. So you try to speed it up a little bit. You start worrying about that pressure. Because both my D tackles, they got duress. So anytime they get close to you, that's why your quarterback throwing the ball so
New set
shitty.
of downs after that completion. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Going up top on first down.
Look at that.
Moves around to clear up the vision. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Using his legs to buy some time. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Make him pay for it.
This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Tosses it incomplete.
And
careful with that lineman lurk now.
On offense.
Be careful.
This guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long.
Ooh, run for your life.
Buys a little time with his feet. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That's a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
And he'll be brought down. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the look.
No!
With the touchdown on fourth
No!
down. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the one and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on downs. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Damn.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Touchdown time! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Our quarterbacks suck. I'm running the ball
Let's
out.
go to the
I'm just letting you
studio
know that
now
now.
and
I'm running
check
the
in with
clock out.
Kevin
Fuck
Connors.
that. I ain't
Kevin,
putting me
Guys,
on you
guys, right
or you
back to
on
your
me.
game after
I ain't
we
doing
update
it.
the nation on
No.
this one.
I ain't think he was
Houston
going
had
to be
an
there, but that is a
impressive
corner.
showing at home today. And I know the fans there in Clutch
I
City are
figured
ready for
that's what we gonna do.
but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Come on, he's not that
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Sends it downfield.
And
he's got it.
I did not
Inside
see
the
it. I was so focused on
got away from the defense.
Yes,
Takes
sir.
it. Touchdown, Tiger.
Ha!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man.
Nigga
They've
fell
got
asleep
a
on
huge
him.
lead here in the fourth quarter.
Fell
I'm
asleep
gonna see you in the playoff.
And they are still scoring.
And no problem
Best believe.
on the extra point as they push
Best
the lead
believe
to
I'm gonna see you in the
19
playoff.
here in the fourth.
That shit can
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 25.
Carter
And the
home.
returner will be dragged down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
Yeah, yo,
What a
team
turn
got
that last
birds,
drive
man.
was. Didn't pick up the
Dusty
fourth
coverage,
down,
tight
and
end
it led
wanna
to
run
the
out for a
scoring
route.
drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you
caught
think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
was open.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback will audible.
I can't even say nothing.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over
Bro,
the
what
top.
kind of pass is that,
and
bro?
here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He'll try to take it back.
Bro, he was open and he threw a fucking post route. I threw a go to the left.
Return to give the offense
My nigga was open. That nigga threw it in
so
route.
here comes the offense returning to the field.
Come on, quarterback. And that shit said perfect pass, too.
Coming after him.
Oh,
Getting
my
some
God.
heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game.
Had a
So
bag.
you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You
everybody
can't feel very
because of what
confident
you
right
do.
now. If you're the play caller.
Damn!
Oh, he's going backwards
Make
in
the ball
trouble,
out.
and down he goes. A tremendous loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Right down the middle. And he throws another interception. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 20-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
I'm gonna get back on the stick, bro.
Use the
This
play
ain't
fake, down
happening
to
to
throw.
me.
Extending the play. Fires downfield. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth.
TD to interception
Touchdown, Clemson. And the pummeling has started.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working.
All right, so we can settle down now.
It's an offensive productivity.
Cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Yes, sir. Alabama got dealt
From
with, y'all.
inside his own 15.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Whoa, wait a minute.
And he's able to
Thank
pick
y'all
his
for
way
tuning
through
in,
the
bro.
traffic
Please like, follow,
nicely
and
for a
subscribe,
good
bro.
return on that
Like,
one.
we really doing this in the Madden stuff and the football stuff, man, and the Dragon Ball
Not a lot to feel
festivities, bro.
great about
Y'all
in this
show
one,
some
Jesse,
love,
but
please.
I'm
I'm
sure
really
they'll try
having
to get
so
behind
much
the
fun
defense. Heaves it into trouble,
playing
and he
these
finds
games.
trouble with the pick. And they'll drag him down after a good
Bro,
return
it's
on the
Jalen,
interception.
bro. Hey, they
Keeping
get
them
up.
pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Bro, what the
And
fuck?
this looks disastrous. Oh,
That is
down
wrong,
he
bro.
goes. A huge loss
all
on
the
that
way.
play.
What?
They
Good game,
won
my
the
boy.
game today. That's 2 in a
Look
row.
at that third
If they
quarter.
win the next one,
Third
it's
quarter.
called
Bro, my
a winning
second
streak.
half-
It's been
Bro,
done before.
my first half was my game. Second half was Yoga.
Coming
turn
to
the fuck up,
fruition.
twin.
Just get the sense they're finding out
Hey,
who
bro,
they
I gotta.
are,
I'm finna put
what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big
I was gonna
playmakers are.
play. I was gonna
Which
play.
is
You the
tough to
only.
do, right? It's tough to grow
I was
throughout
gonna
the
play off.
season and understand who you are. But when you
I ain't
stack
looking-
wins
Now,
week after
everybody
week
else,
on top of each other and start to have
I'm sorry for
success,
them, bro.
you start
This
to
one,
grow as an
that
identity, and you start
that
to
turned me the
understand
fuck
who you are.
up.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, y'all Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, we went undefeated today. The only thing we really lost in is not sports. We lost in Siege. That's the shot. That's a fucking dart.